Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel, Light of Divine Love. I'm your host, Kelly Miller. Just want to say you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're powerful. I love you, and thank you for tuning in. So today is Saturday, and they have us return to the sanctuary around 1 o'clock. Today is going to be a very emotional day, and what I first want to say is I understand that this topic of what I'm talking about, emotional abuse and pain, is a very difficult topic to talk about, and it's very hard to hear. And it's very important that I share this with you because these things had hindered me in my life as I grew up and got angry. So today, we get to confront our abuser. And so we're at the sanctuary, it's around 1 p.m., and they bring in about 15 to 20 other facilitators because we have a very large class. And the facilitators do not have a name tag. They are there to let us confront our abuser. And and how this is going to work is two people will go up and they will talk about or confront their abuser. So I'm going to use myself as that example. So I go to the first facilitator and I talk about my dad, and I'm going to try to keep this as clean language as possible. I told my dad that I hate you and that I wish you were dead and that I don't love you, and you're a fucking asshole for abusing me as a little child, and that you took my innocence from me, and that I wish that you would never be my dad. I hate you, hate you, hate you. So this right now is the very beginning of getting rid of all of that built up anger and pain and rejection and hurt. So now I get to confront the teacher that abused me, and I say the same thing. I hate you. I wish you were dead. I would hurt you if I had the possibility. Because he took from me something that I didn't even know what it was that he was taking from me. So not only did my dad physically abuse me, I had a teacher, SA, abuse me. And that really affected me in my life because here I am, a little kid, and I'm being hurt in a way that I don't even understand why I'm being hurt. So being able to confront the abuser teacher that hurt me was very relieving. And I went through everybody in my family, my mom, even though I'm trying to patch up my relationship with my mom and heal that, I was still very angry that she didn't show up for me at times, and that she didn't make me feel important when I needed to have that support. So I expressed that to the facilitator. I brought up Juliet, on how the relationship with Juliet affected me and how I was angry at her and hated her, and that she was an asshole and that she used me for her own selfish needs in a sense as well. I was able to take out that anger that I felt from her towards the facilitator. So he just stands there and listens to everything that I have to say. And so I bring up Karen 1 and how I'm angry at her for not standing up for the relationship and telling her mom to butt out and telling baby daddy to butt out. So I took that frustration out. I also took the frustration out on baby daddy for always interfering and just making our relationship very difficult. And then Karen 1's mom for always, how do I want to say, interfering with this relationship because baby daddy was her favorite. And so I'm taking all this energy and all this anger out on this facilitator. And again, I don't know his name because none of them have name tags. And all he can do is stand there and listen to all these things that I'm yelling at him, or the attacker, or the abuser, I should say, just unleveling all this. So now I have to continue this whole system through all these other facilitators. So I go to the next one and I'm yelling and I'm screaming and I'm starting to cry because the frustration of all of this building up in my life had been, again, just hindering me as a person, having a lot of self-doubt, not loving myself, not wanting to live. So this is a really huge moment for me to just get this energy out. So I go to the third one, I go to the fourth one, you got to go through all of them. And the reason why they want you to go through all of them is because you got to get it out. And each facilitator, how do I want to say, they would rotate in and out during different times because all this anger and all this stuff that they're listening to and taking on does affect them. They are crying. They're very upset because they hear the challenges and things that hurt us in our life because they experienced the same thing prior to becoming a facilitator. So this was very huge. So I'm going through the cycle and I get to the very last one and I am so exhausted. I am shaking. I have very little energy left in me to keep yelling because I have to get it out. And so I finally get through the last facilitator and I'm just wiped out of energy. So he takes me over to the other part of the sanctuary where they have a partition up and they call it the calming room. So they take me in there and they lay me down, they take my shoes and socks off, and they bring some cold towels, and they put it on my forehead, and they put it on my cheeks, and they just let me lay there, and they bring me some orange slices, some cookies, water, and some juice, and they just tell me, just lay here, relax, take some deep breaths, hold it, and just slowly exhale to calm myself down because again, I've been carrying this anger and this hurt and this pain for so long in my life, and to be able to confront my abuser was just a mind-boggling experience because it allowed me to become free. It allowed me to let go of all of that stuff and not have to think about it like I had done for so many years in my life. So I'm laying in the calming room and they just tell me just to lay down, relax, breathe. And when I feel ready to go ahead and sit up and eat the oranges and the cookies, because I am shaking. I have like literally no energy in my body at all. So this takes place for everybody and it lasts about 4.5 hours. And so once I'm done calming down, I will assist the next person when they come in. I will bring them some towels and some orange slices and cookies and juice and stuff like that and sit with them and calm them down because it's very important now that we've gotten all that anger out to relax and be with that moment of release. So as this whole system goes around, everybody that comes into the calming room will assist the next person in doing the same thing. So this was, again, so powerful for everybody because they got to release all of the anger that they had built up and all of the pain. And as difficult as it was to sit there in the very beginning for a lot of people, especially in the relationship ones with Anna and Bill and Ron and Mary and Ted and Nancy, because their spouse is hearing the frustration and anger that they have created in their relationship. So this was a very big experience for everybody. And as they all come in, we all assist one another in the calming room and get everybody to relax. And once that is complete, they bring us back into the sanctuary. And again, we're gonna do some more meditation. And Deanna has us go and find a spot and lay down and relax. And he asks us to, again, look at the person that we were before we came into the program and all the pain that we were holding on into our lives and reflect on how that was serving us and how that was affecting us in our relationships, our jobs. And after about 15 minutes of that, he asked us to visualize what we just experienced right now and to take a moment and reflect about the releasing of all of this stuff that had just been, hurting everybody in their lives, and to realize that those things that hurt us and affected us were nothing that we asked for, in a sense. So after about 15 minutes of that, Dion goes, I want you to visualize your new life, your new path, and take what you experienced today of relieving that pain and looking at how you're going to change your life in just a few short months from now with letting go of those things. We're always told not to cry, or we're oversensitive, or we're too emotional, and we start stuffing all of this hate, all of this anger, all of this pain, all of this resentment. And again, it does emotionally and psychologically damage you, and it makes you unpredictable in your own behavior in relationships with other people. So after looking at all these things, it's a relieving moment for everyone in this room to let go, realize that we are capable of overcoming these challenges that have hindered us in our lives, and now we can move forward in a new direction that's going to be so much more beneficial to us emotionally, psychologically, and in our relationship. So after that, Dion comes up and he asks us to get ready and get to our seat, and gives us a few moments to just get back into the realm. And he tells us, he goes, I am so proud of everyone here today in this program, because you truly are making a difference in your life, and you're stepping up and challenging yourself to overcome these issues. Because again, in the beginning, none of us knew each other, none of us really cared about each other. And now that we've heard all of this stuff that everyone has been carrying, we are just, you have united in a way that is just unbelievable. And Dion expresses that with our own compassion and understanding, we can change things in our lives if we just take a step back and come from that space of love and appreciation. Things are hard for everybody, and when you are able to put aside those differences, you're able to really start healing things in your life, which is again why we're here at this program. So this was the Saturday experience of confronting your abuser, which most of us never ever get to do. And so for me, again, this was a very big experience for me to be able to let go of those things that hurt me in my life, that I've always held on to. And so as I reflect on that today, I realize that, wow, that has made me a better person today. So right now I'm going to close this off. I'm going to do an Angel Oracle reading card and get some inspiration and some encouragement and empowerment to, again, change things in there, and at least for me, things in my life that are not working, or things that may not be working for you in your life. So today, this number is Angel Whispers. It's 1414, and it's possibilities. Angel Whispers. Building strong foundation creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. And it has affirmation. I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. And I trust in the possibilities of what I deserve or something greater. So this is a very beautiful message. Again, building a strong foundation is extremely important in your life. Doing the right thing, making right choices, and creating a loving environment and a peaceful environment for yourself. I really, really like this. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. Gratitude is very important. Appreciation is so important. So when you are appreciated for the things that you have in your life and the success, that is the gratitude that you are saying, yes, I appreciate the hard work that I've done, and you are deserving of that. I'm grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust the possibilities and deserving something greater, or the desire for something greater. You know, we all are always striving for improvement, and I'm very grateful for the people and my life, or the people in my life that I love very, very much, that I could not ever imagine not being in my life today, because they are beautiful people. I'm so grateful. So I hope that this resonates for you today. And again, possibilities are always there for you. And each and every day is a new opportunity to create those possibilities. So that's a very beautiful message. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. You know, it's beautiful. I talk about my own patient issues, and again, I'm always hurrying the next day because I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen. So I have to, you know, again, for myself, take a step back, let things unfold in the timely way that the divine will have them. That's a very beautiful message. I know that it definitely shows up big for me with my own self. So patience is very difficult sometimes for me. All right, bam. All right, 55. Change. I embrace change with an open heart and mind. I know that change brings growth and new opportunities. I flow with life's changes, trust that they lead me to the way of the highest good. You know, that's very awesome. Change is very important. I think that it's one of the hardest things that we all really may be challenged with in our lives. When I look back at this experience and realize that if I didn't change, I would not be here today. And so change it's hard to accept, but it is very necessary to do. Change brings growth and new opportunities. That's really about what this journey really is about growth, because as a spiritual being, we are all here to learn experiences, and once we learn them and master them, we ascend to that next level, which is what we're all working towards. I like trusting that they lead me to a good and to my highest good. You know, making change for me has led me to become an amazing person. Do I have challenges? Yes, but I'm still beautiful. I'm still amazing. And I work on these things every day to improve my life and my relationships with other people. So change, 555, very beautiful message. And the thing that I really like about all these messages here is possibilities and patience and change. When you bring them together into your life, you're opening that door for these things to happen. It's hard to be patient. Patient brings possibility. Possibility brings change. And I really think that all three of those together are super, super important for all of us to take a step back, let life unfold, and give it that opportunity to bring me the things that we desire in our life. So I hope this message resonates with you today. I thank you for joining me today, and it's been a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you very much, and have a good night, and God bless you.
People will come and people will go, but most of this world aren't worth it to know. This life might deal you one or two true friends, so fight for what's yours till this life comes to an end. Some will try tempting your heart's desire, lifting you up while they set you afire. So don't ever keep your true feelings in check, 'cause nothing's worth losing your self-respect.